Mental Fox here with more Starfield for you. We're still aboard the Siren of the Stars, but not for much longer. We're still doing a quest called Breaking the Bank. We're supposed to proceed to New Atlantis because we now have Larry Dombrowski's Galbank credentials. So yeah, let's just set a course. Look at this. Set a course. We go straight to New Atlantis. You cannot fast travel from this location. How about that? I cannot fast travel from this location. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Let's get out of here. Let's see if I can figure out how to get back to our ship. Hey, what's up, man?
There's no cause for alarm.
Oh, okay.
This is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
Oh, okay. I won't worry about it then. Well, this is somebody's quarters, or...
All passengers are being asked to return to their...
You know what I mean? Where they're staying. Their hotel room. I wanted to go in here, but it is inaccessible. Inaccessible. Don't even try it, Andrea. Andrea, I already tried. There you go. Just didn't want her to waste her time.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. Oh, he's down here now. Check him out. Can I talk to him?
Now what?
Now what? Yeah, you should just sit there in the dark, dude. I'm gonna get back on my ship.
I trust you understand the risk in taking that.
Shush. Shush it. Nobody saw me. Didn't happen. Okay. Back to the junk heap. Then back to New Atlantis. I don't think I picked up any resources or anything when we were on that ship. Oh, there's some resources here. Apparently I did. Oh yeah, I did steal some stuff. We'll store those resources. Alright, let's bring up our quest list. Set course. Land. It's much more efficient this way. Just be there. I'm super curious to see what's going to happen when we enter the Galbank Archives and see if a quest text changed at all. Now that I've landed in New Atlantis, I should proceed to the Galbank Archives to locate any data on the Galbank Transport Legacy. This is oh so exciting. Alright, where are you sending me, game? You tell me where to go, and I will go there. So I don't love New Atlantis.
No bounty.
I do like all the people walking around. I think they did a good job there. You know, it's good to see a lot of people walking around in a city, so they've done a nice job there, but I don't like that it's like split up into different sections and you have to get there from the transit car. I don't know, maybe I don't need to use the transit car. Maybe I can get to the commercial district by walking. I don't know. Although I don't think you can. I could be wrong. But it just doesn't feel like a city to me. I don't know. It is too small also. Like you could bring up a map and I mean that's it. That's the whole city. That's it. You know? I don't know. I mean, I guess you could say, well, it's the future. They build vertical instead of horizontal. Well, I would expect to see a lot more tall structures here if this truly is a city. This is an outpost. I mean, it just doesn't feel like a city. I mean, I know that the well is underground, so there are some people underground, but are there a lot of people living underground? I don't know, man. I mean, I don't mean to crap on the game, because I love this game. I really do. I'm just saying I wish it felt more like a city. Oh.
A crime ring at the New Atlantis spaceport has been...
What's it? A crime ring?
The recent rise of missing supplies at the spaceport is apparently a part of this crime ring, as they stole supplies and then sold them to the infamous Crimson Fleet. The charges against them detail an extensive bribery campaign by the Crimson Fleet aimed at delivering stolen supplies to the Key. Although Spaceport Security is claiming this as a major victory, a source inside the department claims that the evidence was all but handed to us on a silver platter.
Okay. I guess that's a result of the work we've been doing. Where the heck are we going? Oh, yes. Galbank. Oh, we're just gonna go help ourselves.
Every individual in the settled systems are so heavily influenced by what goes on in this building.
A little commentary there by Andrea. Let's go to the Galbank Archives. Deal with the Galbank guard? What does that mean, deal with him? I've entered the Galbank Archives. I should deal with the guard on duty in order to gain full access. I don't like the sound of that. I don't want to be, like, killing anybody. Let's hit F5 here. Well, I mean, what happens if I just walk in? Hey, buddy, how's it going? Hey, man. That's just another elevator. Hey, bud. What's up, Galbank guard? Can we just, Okay, he doesn't care that we did that. Oh, requires key. Oh, he doesn't have the key. Well, that's disappointing. So we need to get the key from him, I guess. I love this, floating planter here. Oh, no, it's not floating. It's sitting on a little glass shelf. Nice. So we need the key to get through this. We need a key. Only Galbank access card can unlock. We can't pickpocket it, so we need to get it from him somehow. Hey, what's up? What's up, GG?
Hello. Welcome to the the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please?
That's not suspicious at all. Are there any other employees down here? Is this where the Galbank keeps all its records, or show credentials? Well, are there any other employees down here? I'm just curious.
Oh, no. None at all. I'm all alone down here. Yep. Completely by myself. Well, I guess you're down here too, right? So that's two of us now. Sorry, not trying to lie to you or anything. Just, yeah.
Okay. Hey, is this where Galbank keeps all its records?
Oh, no. No, this is just their deep storage facility. All the current records are upstairs in the main facility. This is where they put the older data onto long-term servers.
Surprised he knows that much. Well, let's show him our credentials.
Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives.
What happens if you were playing this game as a female? Well, what happened then? I mean, would Dombrowski have been a woman? Or would something weird have happened here? I don't know, I'm curious. Hey, do you usually treat all Galbank executives this unprofessionally?
No, never. Not at all. I'm so sorry. Hey, look, please don't mention this to my supervisor, okay? She'll give me a low rating, and I'm gonna end up scrubbing floors.
You're acting a bit strange, though, dude.
Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't afford to lose it. Got a wife and kids to feed. Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. There we go. Have a wonderful day.
Okay, that was weird. The whole thing was weird. Well, after dealing with the guard, I am now free to enter the Galbank Archives and search for the information regarding the Galbank transport legacy. What if you talk to him again?
Don't mind me. You go do your, thing. Whatever it is.
Really, this is the guy that they have guarding the archives. This guy.
Is it raining out there, or sunny, or... We don't exactly have windows down here. Yeah, never mind. I gotta get back to work. Can't risk letting any undesirables in here, now can we?
No, we can't. You keep up the good work there, Galbank guard. Well, oh, deal with the ecliptic ambush. What?
What the? Hands down.
Deal with the ecliptic ambush? Cool. Yeah, that... Oh, maybe that's why that guy was acting so weird. Well, no. If he was with Ecliptic, he wouldn't have let us in, I don't think. Or maybe he would have, thinking, you know, well, the Ecliptic's in there, we'll take care of this guy. I don't need to worry about it. Where is everybody? Oh. I love that. That's so great. You cannot beat me. Hey, buddy. Oh, this weapon is just chef's kiss. Oh, this guy's high level, an executioner. Oh, he's hitting me pretty hard. I'll give him some credit. Hitting me pretty hard. You're not walking out of here. Oh. Ears ringing. Oh, look at this guy. Thanks for jumping up there so I could easily take care of you, moron. Level 52. That's not not something to laugh at. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh, this is neat.
Are you prepared to die?
Okay, recover information regarding Galbank's lost transport. Well, fortunately I didn't read the text before. After dealing with Ecliptic's ambush, I should now proceed to recover the information regarding the Galbank transport legacy. What the heck was Ecliptic doing here? How did they get in here? I want to loot these guys. Reactive ground crew space helmet.
Take what you must. Leave the rest for the scavengers.
Why would I do that? Why? Why would I leave that for... Andrea, just sometimes I just don't understand you. Oh, I got some little cubes here. Let's have a little espresso. I actually don't like espresso at all. I don't like coffee at all. I think it's disgusting. That's right, I said it. Unpopular opinion. Disgusting. I don't even like the smell of coffee. Makes me angry. Fire extinguisher. Okay, there we go. I just wanted to do that. Okay, what we're looking for is right chair. Galbank Archives. Lost ship registry. Here's the Serendipity. Lost at 9/29/2188. Captain DB Redgrave. It's a transport ship. Its cargo was credits. A cred tank load. Weird. Approximate value 1.76. Don't know. Transponder type. Departure point Alpha Centauri / Jemison. Intended arrival point classified. Last known system position unknown. Full transponder loss. Last known planetary location also unknown. Search attempts, 4 attempts failed. Here's legacy. That's what we came here for. Proceed to the key. Well, lost on 3/5/2211. Captain X Yang. Transport, cred bank load, classified value, classified. Last known system position, Bannock 4. Okay. Prosperity. Captain L.M. Guthrie. More supplies. This is in Volley. Supremacy. CB Toussaint. Left Mars for Jemison. Didn't know what happened to it. Transponder information. All Galbank transports have been fitted with CBR-type encrypted transponder beacons. These beacons broadcast a predetermined long-range unique signature ping using high-frequency hyperburst scatter arrays. The arrays ensure that the beacons are always broadcasting at maximum spread to assist any specially equipped search vessels. CBR transponders feature the latest in encryption technology, boosting military-grade ultra-bit encryption, fully cycling crypto modulation, and a cascading frequency spectrum. In order to properly track a target transport, please submit a request to the security office to receive a tracking cipher. The transponders operate via an independent, self-contained power source that allows them to remain detection capable for up to 250 years. Note that as the life of the power source declines, the broadcasted reception radius will be gradually reduced. Database disclaimer. By accessing archived materials, you are hereby consenting to observing proprietary materials belonging to Galbank and its subsidiaries. Any information contained within the system is for the express use of Galbank employees only. Sharing this information with entities outside the Galbank ecosystem will result in immediate termination and potential criminal prosecution. I can't even talk today. Any concerns regarding these rules should be directed to Galbank Legal in New Atlantis. Well, I've gained all the information I can regarding the Galbank transport legacy. I should now return to the key and report my findings to Delgado. Well, I wonder if this guard out here is going to have anything to say to us about what happened in here. It's nice that they hang artwork up here in their archives. It's thoughtful. I'm just looking to see if there's any more terminals about. Credits. Ammo. Aw, it's a plushy Galacticat. See if there's anything interesting on these desks. Does not appear to be. Again, now just looking to see if there's any more computer terminals that I could check out. I think I already looted him. Well.
Are you sure you want to take a chance like that?
I'm just so used to picking stuff up. I don't need you judging me, Andrea. Although, like I've said many times, it would be great if, you know, she, like, her opinion of us changed by seeing us do that, you know? I would like it if, instead of just her saying that, it actually said, Andrea didn't like that, or Andrea disapproves. You know, maybe my character would think twice before doing things like that. He doesn't, you know, he fancies Andrea. He wants her to like him, so maybe if he knew that she didn't like that, he would stop doing it. And I don't know, maybe just simply her saying that is enough. So where'd he go? He's gone, man. I mean, if he was part of Ecliptic, he wouldn't have let us in. I think. But who knows? Back to the lobby. Come on, Andrea. Plenty of room on this elevator for both of us. Come on, don't be shy.
Good luck out there. I mean,
Hey, Landry, what's up?
dealing with you is the best part of my week.
I don't remember whether we asked him this stuff before or not. For every delinquent that's caught, there's so many that get away. Is it worth it?
We have to try. Every time someone skips out, those credits just don't go away. And those are credits that could have been a loan for a mom and pop trying to start a hydroponic farm. Or they could take a bite out of our share prices. I mean, all sorts of retirement funds pay out a little less. I know it seems, well, hopeless. But what we do matters.
Do you like working here?
Absolutely. Galbank makes civilization possible. We make sure that our reputation is flawless, so people can depend on us to invest for their future, save up for a new apartment, or just buy some groceries. True, collections isn't the most glamorous part of the bank, but we all serve our part.
Okay, wow. Well, sure was nice talking to you again, Larry. It's almost as if he doesn't even realize what happened in the archives.
I do hope you're taking advantage of our remote transaction benefits.
I don't remember if we talked to him before or not.
Galbank makes personal finance easy. Money, as long as you have some, should never be something to worry about handling.
Yes, so long as you have money. Well, as we see, we need to go back to the key. Before we do that, let's, what do you say we have a little chat with Andrea? I think she wants to talk. Let's walk over here in the light. Hey, Andrea.
Something important or just conversation?
Can I ask you some questions about our journey to find your friends?
Certainly.
Well, why did House Varun rely on smugglers?
House Varun is in a distant corner of space, far away from the rest of the settled systems. While this serves our interests, it can also pose challenges. Many critical resources are scarce, and diplomatic relations with the United Colonies and Freestar Collective were tense at the best of times. It was the most practical way to acquire what we need, without raising too many questions. It still is.
I see. How do you know anyone else is still alive?
I do not know, not for sure. I did not see them fall that day, and I suppose I have hoped they survived. I admit I have not investigated before now, at least in part because of what I feared I might learn.
Well, what can you tell me about Aaron Bascom?
He is a quiet man, reserved. I believe he had lived through a great many hardships, though he never spoke of them. I never felt it proper to ask. He valued his personal space and quiet moments. It was one thing we always shared in common. Years ago, I had heard he was alive, but did not attempt to contact him. I did not feel it was right. I hope this is not a mistake.
I can't think of any other questions.
All right. If you have more questions, I shall do my best to answer them.
Okie dokie.
Goodbye. For now.
Goodbye? No, you're coming with me. Well, no messing around. We're going straight back to the key. There's the key. I would have liked it if there was an option for us to just go straight to the Legacy on our own. You know? Kind of like help ourselves to the Legacy instead of bringing the information to the Crimson Fleet, but we're still trying to do this mission where we're infiltrating the Crimson Fleet, I guess. I've gained all the information I can regarding the Galbank Transport Legacy. I should now return to the key and report my findings to Delgado. That's what we're going to do.
UC will never crush the fleet. They'd have to catch
us first. Catch you floating around out here in this non-movable starbase thing.
I always thought heat leeches were just pests. It was trying to
Need something?
What the?
Imagine having your own terramorph.
Huh, that's kind of cool. Alright, how do I get up there? I don't remember. Toilet paper tube, just laying on the ground.
Got mixed feelings about my last job. On the one hand, lost a friend. But on the other hand, I got their creds. I'll probably feel better once I spend them.
Alright. Hey, Nava, Delgado. Let's talk to Nava first. Delgado hates that.
Thanks for making me look good.
Your buddy
Whoops.
is aboard the key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet.
I don't like Rokov. Rokov made me do everything, but at least we got what we wanted. Rokov's not so bad, he turned out to be pretty helpful. Well, ultimately he was helpful.
Yeah? That'd be a first.
All right, neighbor, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right. Now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Kryx's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank Archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Nava?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
Approaching that in... well, in any ship would be suicide.
EM-class gas giant? What now?
Don't know that one, huh? Well, pick up your pencil. There's gonna be a test on this later. EM-class means the planet is giving off a ridiculously high amount of electromagnetic radiation. We're talking off the charts here. Fly your ship anywhere near one of these death traps, and you'll blow every single circuit on your ship. You'd be dead in space. Get it?
No, I have no idea what you mean. I'm willing to give it a shot. So we've hit a dead end, or there's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way, man. There's gotta be.
Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Kryx hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
Really? Let's see, maybe the data's wrong. I agree with Nava, this might be leading us nowhere, or Kryx wouldn't have given up. I mean, is it possible that the data's wrong?
No, this all makes sense. The data says the transport went down over Bannock 4, carrying currency during the Narian War. There were ships fighting across the entire galaxy back then. It's not that hard to believe this one got lost that far out from home.
Okay. Well, I mean, I do not agree with Nava. Kryx wouldn't have given up.
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Neva, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called a comm spike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that comm spike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the comm spike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction.
You don't give up easily, do you?
We do or we die. That's the way Kryx did things. And that is the way we should have been doing it for years. It's as simple as that.
Let's see. Oh, great. Stick me with Nava. We'll do the best we can. We'll figure this out, I promise. Yeah, great. Stick me with Nava.
Yeah? Well, I got news for you. You're no damn picnic to work with either, so deal with it, Rook.
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Kryx's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
Follow Nava.
You are well.
Yeah, I'm doing okay, Andrea. After reporting my actions on the Siren of the Stars to Delgado, Nava wants me to follow her and then speak to her about the Earth Savior Award. Oh, okay, we're going to talk about that.
We'll have the whole settled systems on the run someday.
Oh, yeah? What if we don't follow her? What if we talk to Delgado again instead?
If you've got time to stand around, you've got time to do a job.
Oh, man. I used to have a boss like that. I don't anymore. The bucket got in her way. She didn't know how to handle it. Where do you think you're going, Crimson Fleet Captain?
The fleet protects our ward, but you turn against us, and you are dead.
Okay, great. Just get out of my way. Don't know what that is, but it's neat looking. Yeah, get out of my way.
Rook?
Jazz only. Optional. Give the ES award to Nava. Speak to Nava. Interesting. I mean, well,
Ship services? You need it, I've got it.
I was considering keeping the Earth Savior Award and selling it, but Rokov knows we have it, and that could get us into trouble. So let's not get into any more trouble than we need to.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or I'm not going to be very disappointed?
Let's see here. Why do I have the feeling you're going to make more money off this thing than I am? What's Jazz doing here? I couldn't find it, or here you go. First of all, what's Jazz doing here?
First of all, this is my section of the key, so I'm gonna stand here for as long as I want. And second of all, I know all about that award and your deal with Nava. We don't keep secrets between us. Just throttle down and give her the damn thing already so we can get to work.
Why do I have the feeling you're going to make more money off this thing than I am?
Well, that's because you'd be absolutely right. You see, everyone above you in the fleet is making more than you are off the same gig. That's why we're all fighting our way to the top. Understood? Good. Now, you might want to hand over that award before I have you tossed off the key. Just a thought.
Yeah, I really don't like her, but here you go.
Well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call, but that's on you. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
Oh, now we need to go back to the Vigilance.
I've got the stuff to hide it.
Well, I've gained all the information I can regarding the Galbank transport legacy and its location at Bannock 4. I should now return to the Vigilance and report my findings to Commander Ikande. Before we do that, can we talk to her again?
Those creds ain't gonna steal themselves.
Yeah, I don't like her. Okay, let's go back to our ship. And we'll head on back to UC, speak with Ikande. Nice view. That's what it says.
Yeah.
Waiting your orders, Captain.
Alright, bring up our quest list. Go here. Set course. Jump. Let's dock before we crash into it.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Thanks. Speak to Commander Ikande.
Hey.
Hey.
Nice work on this.
So, I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your handiwork, I assume?
Let's see. Some of the Siren of the Stars passengers should be arrested. News travels fast around here, or I was actually able to successfully steal the Galbank credentials. First of all, you've got some passengers that should be arrested.
Nice work. Any specific evidence you picked up regarding criminal activity should be given to Lieutenant Toft after the debriefing.
If the evidence pans out, you can visit those alleged criminals in our brig the next time you stop by the Vigilance. But for now, what do you have on Delgado and his little ragtag group of pirates?
Well, news travels fast around here, it seems.
We told you we'd be keeping tabs on you. So, did you get information for us or not?
Well, yeah, I was able to successfully steal the Galbank credentials.
Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Thanks.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the Archives.
Well,
Taking care of that mess, by the way.
Didn't have much of a choice there.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world.
How did you know all that?
The Bannock system was the site of a significant battle during the Narian War. I had to do a research paper on the subject at the Academy.
I see. Let's see here. I feel like they've hit a dead end, or Delgado will figure it out. I'm thinking Delgado's going to figure it out.
It sounds like you admire that lunatic.
I didn't say that. I was simply warning you about his resourcefulness. I don't admire him, but you have to admit he's been clever, or he's kept ahead of SysDef. I mean, I don't admire him, but you have to admit he's been clever.
I think his gospel's gone straight to your head. Maybe we made a mistake choosing you for this assignment.
That's enough, Lieutenant.
Yeah, Lieutenant.
Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal.
Let's see. Aren't you concerned that I'm helping them get closer to Kryx's legacy? Can't you just fly someone out there and trace it yourselves? Or they think something called the comm spike will solve that problem. Aren't you concerned that I'm helping them get closer to Kryx's legacy?
Of course I am. We don't really have a choice in the matter. There are no shortcuts. The route you're taking to secure Kryx's legacy for the Crimson Fleet is the only one at our disposal. If you suddenly change your behavior, they'll know something's wrong. I realize it's difficult, but I urge you to stay the course for now. In the meantime, we'll formulate a plan to ensure the Crimson Fleet doesn't get their hands on that money.
Can't you just fly someone out there and trace it yourselves?
I'm not certain. Galbank uses their own proprietary transponder system. Even a ship as old as the Legacy would be a challenge to trace. And even if we could find the ship, we don't have anything strong enough to resist those levels of EM radiation. Unfortunately, we're hampered by the same obstacles as the Crimson Fleet.
Well, they think something called the comm spike will solve that problem.
They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4.
Are you any closer to convincing the Council to attack the Crimson Fleet?
My superiors are stubborn. They aren't going to authorize an attack on the key based on my flights of fancy, I've been told. We need more evidence that all the Crimson Fleet's plans will result in them actually getting their hands on this fabled cache of credits.
I see. Aren't we going to warn the UC Navy about my attempt to grab the comm spike?
I don't see the point. The Crimson Fleet apparently has a pipeline of information flowing from somewhere within the UC military. Any attempt to move the comm spike would be a waste of time. We need to play this close to the vest.
I see. All right, well, I'll report back with any evidence that I recover.
Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Kryx's legacy first.
Okay. More experience points. Mission rewards. Oh, we've leveled up. Get another skill point. Meet Nava and Jemison on the key. Well, first I think I have some evidence I want to turn over to Toft. So let's go do that real quick. But first, our other quest is complete, looks like, breaking the bank. I've discovered that the Galbank transport legacy was lost near Bannock 4, an EM-class gas giant. This places two obstacles in my path to Kryx's legacy: pinpointing the exact coordinates of the ship and discovering a way to penetrate an electromagnetic atmosphere. And then we got a new quest called The Best There Is. Delgado has asked that I talk to Nava and Jemison and work out a plan to get the comm spike. But like I said first, I think we have some stuff we want to turn over to Toft.
This mission is going to require discretion on a number of fronts.
The comm spike will be heavily guarded, but I trust you can do it without violence.
What can you tell me about the comm spike, even though you didn't know anything about it until just a second ago?
I know as much as you do. I wasn't briefed on this particular device. But if the fleet wants to trace the Legacy's transponder signal, they'll need something beyond the decryption tech we have currently. If such a device exists, it's likely being developed by the UC.
I see. Do you know where the comm spike is being developed?
That information is classified, so even what I do know, I can't divulge. Now, I realize as part of this mission, you'll probably end up finding out anyway, but that's besides the point. For the sake of your cover, it's best you work with whatever information the fleet gives you.
I have some evidence for you.
Well done. Let's see what you found.
I have some information about the murder of Madeline LaRue.
We were aware that Miss LaRue was involved with Fergus Wickham. When her body was recovered, SysDef assumed he was the culprit. Sounds like we had it wrong. Should have pinned the murder on this Clay Dietrich perp. Well, we'll have to clear that up. Nice find. Have any more?
Oh, yeah. Excuse me, sir. That was rude. Got this piece of information on a certain Galbank employee who was aboard the Siren of the Stars.
Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a 6-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. It's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. Find anything else?
Wouldn't you think that at this point in the future, with inflation, a 6-figure salary really wouldn't be that impressive anymore? I mean, maybe if they said a high 6-figure salary. Anyway, I found some evidence about Evgeny Rokov.
Tisk, tisk. Looks like Mr. Rokov lied on his application to Trident Luxury Lines about having a clean record. No matter. Next time he jumps from the key, we'll have him picked up. That will be one less fleet captain for us to worry about. Any other fragments?
Nah, that's all I got for now.
Okay, fine. I know there's more out there, so keep on it.
All right, I think I've done a pretty damn good job.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Can we talk to him again?
You have your orders. I trust you to follow them.
Are we at all concerned about stealing classified UC information?
Very concerned. Which is why when this is over, I'm going to ask Mass for forgiveness, not permission. So to help with that, I ask that you show additional care. Any crimes against UC personnel will bring unwanted attention to both you and the operation. It will be far easier to explain to Mast why the Crimson Fleet gained possession of classified material if the Crimson Fleet is no more.
I see. How do you know about the comm spike?
Commanders are given briefings on classified projects, as they may be relevant to our current operations. On rare occasions, we may ask for a project to be pushed through or given more resources. In fact, we recently put in a request to upgrade our shields, which we hope will pay dividends in the near future.
All right. Well, sure was nice talking to you. Thanks for the info.
You have your orders.
So, something that Toft said a moment ago reminded me of something. She said, hey, you could come back to the Brig and visit the people that you put in jail.
Heard you made off with something called the Earth Savior Award. Damn pirates will have you steal anything that isn't bolted down.
Yeah. So, I was wondering if we could find the Brig. I don't know where the Brig is. And see if we can't, talk to these people. I think it might be interesting. So this is just the operations center. I don't think there's any way to get to the Brig from here.
A lot of us had our doubts about you. But you're really making progress with this operation. Sentiments are shifting.
Thanks. What do you think, Givanta?
I've given every Model A on this ship a name and a backstory. Tell me, is it true that you were on the Siren of the Stars? Oh, I've never been on a luxury cruise liner. Is it as wonderful as they say?
I was there for the job, nothing more. Honestly, it's not really my style. Or it was everything they say and more. I mean, it really wasn't my style.
Then you really could have used me there. It's not my style either, but unlike you, I love to pretend. Did I tell you I once took ballroom dancing lessons? Yeah, I watched a lot of spy shows as a kid, and I learned it just in case I ever found myself in a situation like yours.
Really?
Now I'm mad I missed my one opportunity to put those talents to use. Really, I could have shown you a few moves.
Was she hitting on us? Funny, you always struck me as someone who couldn't dance. There's always other missions down the road, or maybe I'll take you on a cruise someday. Yeah, maybe I'll take you on a cruise someday.
That would be delightful. Oh, can we bring my friend Aiko? She's one of our flashier Model A's. But yes, next time you find yourself on a luxury liner, let me know. I will be happy to assist.
That's not really what I had in mind, but okay.
All right then.
All right, so like I said, I wanted to see if I could find the Brig.
I could have joined any division of UC.
Bridge. So we're not on the bridge already? I guess that was the operations center, huh? So this is the bridge for this big giant ship. We have been up here before. What's up?
Some new science division policy. Everyone on board's to look out for heat leeches. Consider yourself informed.
Okay.
Sys-Def Marines are the best of the best.
Nobody with a name up here? Just some generics?
Wherever the Crimson Fleet go,
right.
we'll follow.
Why do you have your weapon out?
Sys-Def Marines are the best of the best.
Why do you have your weapon out? You know, I'm just gonna leave. Don't know what's gotten into you, but you're making me nervous, so I'm gonna go ahead and take off.
You can practically hear the sound of credits being wasted.
You could practically hear this sound.
I'm sure the commander is pleased.
He is pleased.
Yes? What?
My family's all in the UC Navy.
Have I seen the brig on this ship before? This just goes to the docking bay. Yep, brig this way.
Siren of the Stars, huh? Pretty fancy for a pirate.
Pretty fancy for a pirate. Docking ports, lift. Brig.
Lieutenant Toft
Brig.
organized as they come. You can be sure she'll keep our T's crossed and guns loaded.
Uh-huh.
Sir, if I may speak freely, is there a reason for the harsh reprimand? As far as I know, I just tracked a little mud into the brig.
Soldier, have you ever heard of trenchfoot?
Can't say that I have, sir.
Well, they say guards on Suvorov would sometimes trudge through cold, frost-wet trenches on their daily patrols. Prolonged wetness led to circulation and nerve damage, aka trenchfoot. Unable to perform, those guards were taken off duty, and security suffered. All because they didn't take the time to properly dry their feet. You see where I'm going with this, don't you?
I do, but if I may, I would argue that we're not on some frozen planet, sir.
But you tracked in mud from your last mission. You brought in any number of microbial life forms, known and unknown, into my brig. These are direct threats to the health and safety of this crew, and by extension, the security of this brig. On my brig, cleanliness is a duty, and I suggest you take this duty seriously. And if not, I will have the commander relieve you of it.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Heard you had to board the Siren of the Stars. I was on there once, for a tribute to my ancestor. I never felt more out of place.
Why does he have his weapon out? I think he's going to shoot you, Andrea, for looking at his computer. So who's here? Anybody new? Anybody that we've had arrested in other missions? Let's see. Austin Rake.
I guess you think I have some sad story to tell? That I met some sick orphans on New Homestead and grew a conscience? Or maybe you're the cynical type, and you think I turned a new leaf because I wanted Sys-Def to go easy on me. The truth is a bit more complicated than that.
I see. I don't even remember who you are. The truth is always complicated, that's why no one wants to hear it. Then explain it to me, or it's not that complicated, you're a traitor. Well fine, go ahead and explain it to me.
Sure, I got time. You see, at my age, you know who you are. And I've always been a thief. I'd swipe a cred stick for my own mother if it had enough zeros on it. But even in a group of cred-hungry thieves, a man has to have a code. Rules.
Uh-huh. You mean honor among thieves? Rules are made to be broken, or the fleet has rules. I think you mean honor among thieves.
I do. You finish a job, it's supposed to be done. You get the rush and the relief. But in the fleet, doing the job isn't the hard part. In the fleet, you gotta worry about the guy sleeping next to you, and if he's gonna take a bigger piece of the pie. You gotta wake up the next morning and wonder why your slice is missing and the crumbs are stuck to his face.
Mm-hmm. Would you be interested in working for Sys-Def? Nava mentioned you changing your identity, or why join a medical supply ship. Would you be interested in working for Sys-Def?
And put a bigger target on my back? As far as I'm concerned, the brig is the safest place I can be. The second you drag me into some private room, you're basically telling everyone here that I'm a rat.
Mm-hmm. Nava mentioned you changed your identity?
Yeah, I've had some work done. If you got the Crimson Fleet on your back, you would too. As for the name, that was actually the hard part. You can use 100 different aliases and the system will just add them to the list. Now you can pay a guy to delete the list, but nothing's ever really gone forever. Nava probably paid the same guy to hit rewind, and here we are.
Yeah, but why join a medical supply ship?
Well, for one, they don't have much in the way of loot, but they're still important to somebody. You can't just blow up one without it showing up on SSNN, or UC Captain getting a 10-inch stack of slates on his desk. But more importantly, do-gooders are predictable. The pirate code changes depending on who's reciting it. Honest folks, they have a habit of writing their rules down. Why did I join the Regana? Truth is, I just wanted a good night's sleep.
Fair enough. Well, there might be some others in here, I don't know, but I really do like the idea of coming in here and visiting, so maybe next time we come back here... Yeah, there's somebody standing over there. Adler Kemp. Next time we come back here, we'll probably find Dombrowski in here, maybe. Maybe we'll find Claudia in here. Maybe we'll find Gabriel in here. I don't know. It's kind of cool to see that. But anyway, I need to end this episode now. When we come back next time, we will go over and talk to Kemp over there, see if anybody's upstairs. And then we'll return back to the key to work with Nava and Jasmine on figuring out how to get the comm spike. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode. I sure hope you had a good time. If you did, why don't you let me know? Leave me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.